Hi guys, and welcome back to Captive Industry, where again labour shortages, so let's turn that off first of all. Right, what I want to do today is get this labour shortage. Trucks can't reach this one, which we will be addressing shortly. That stops that. I want to rebuild all this properly. I also want to do the food, and we have got fuel. I want to move this maintenance. I want to put in here 2 storage for the 2 parts for this. Because you see, like now it's stopped. They could be feeding the storage. So for this, I'm going to first of all, I'm just going to do a straight copy over. I'll do it in planning mode. First of all, I want, say, transport U-shaped conveyor. I want him to come from there. Oh, into there. That's the first stage, and then I will copy that straight onto that conveyor, that back bit, and then we'll work from there. I'll leave this running. I'm hoping I've got room there to put it in. Alright, not enough fuel. Well, fuel is coming up. It's labour. As always. Right, next thing I want to check. Trade. Not trade. World map. We did manage to recruit, but I'm not sure how it works. That's the old rig. Adopt 2. Okay. Reputation 1, so let's adopt 2. That gives us 4. Saves us waiting for recruits. That is what we want to get to, and that. Right. How do we increase our reputation? That might give us an ability to adopt. They wanted 80 of them. We've got plenty. Well, let's try that. Donation has already been initiated. Okay, how? Oh, we've got to deliver it. Okay, and that gives us a problem, because we haven't got enough crew for the ship. Right. The next thing, before we go up further, if you look at these docks, right, we've got 1 space there. If I try put that in there with 1 space, that needs moving over 1 space. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a storage level 1. And I will want that dock level with that. In fact, I could pause that. Don't have to build it. And then we'll dismantle this dock and rebuild it. We're not using it at the minute. If I copy him again, There's the green. It's lined up with that. If I move him at 1 over, bit awkward. Oh, there, I can do it off there. He wants to be oh, we could go. I want to close that gap by 1. So we'd have to go there. So that's 2 squares in. Okay. 2 squares in for him. That is just a rough marker for me. So we want... He's got to be deconstructed. They can be working on that. Right. I'll come back. If I'm not careful, I won't get anything done. Oh, you got yourself trapped. Well, the new belt's in, so right, now we can get out. Come on, you can get out there now. Thank you. And then we'll do a planning mode so I don't end up I only need that much. Hold shift, is it? That we don't need. Yeah, that will feed into there. Then I can redo all these connections, put storage boxes here and redo all this mess. It's a bit of a mess there, but we will leave that. If I do that, and then they can build that, and it won't start production. Not enough fuel to refuel a vehicle. I want to try and get you going. And you going. We have got fuel. We just haven't got the workforce. Okay. And I need to get that ship crewed. Right, next thing. I used the wrong thing here. I should have used... I'm just going to shut that down for a minute. We should have used a... one of them, which was... I noticed this after doing it last night. Fuel gas. We should have used a cracking unit, which would have given us fuel gas. No, fuel gas. Oh no, I've done that wrong. Fuel gas and hydrogen. No, I've read that wrong. Let's look at O2 a minute. Yeah, we'll leave it as we've got it then. You can go back on. I've read that wrong. We are going to be redoing all this anyway, so I can recheck it. I'm sure there was a way we could use that. Fuel gas. I keep that one. We are going to be moving the fuel first. Food first. Fuel gas. That's how we make it, which we don't want to know. Cracking it will give us more fuel and water. Or water gives us steam. And what was we after for... It's the O2 we want. Okay, we'll come back to that. Right, food first of all. Right, I want to move. I want to check my research. Research. I want to know, have we got... That's what we're working on now. I want the recycling. I would like to get that. Exhaust filtration we've got to do. I'll come back to that one. Let's work on incinerator plant. That is what I want. Okay, but we've got no research. That is what I want for our next for this lot. Right, so I'm going to start building that, and I'm going to build that. We'll just do them two for now. But hopefully if the game was running, I want to move this waste collection. I want to put him on this side, and I'm hoping that will let me do it. And I know I'm going to have to move my pipes, which I put in the wrong place, but that can't be helped. So I want that moving on to this side. Do you know what? Get you built. Because it's only going to go in here temporary. We've got plenty of fuel, right. I'm going to copy that to there. Those pipes are going to be in the way. Right, we'll put him... Oh no, they're high. They're high. He's going to go there. I'm going to just move him out. I'll put him there. No, I'm going to go to there. And then I'm just going to put a small... And then I'm going to... One smokestack should do it. I'm going to put him... there. I know I don't need all these pipes and connections what I'm putting in. And then as soon as that's built, we can demolish that out the way. This is going to be 10 workers short. Let's get that built with Unity. If I'm 10 short, we're going to have to be careful what we do. We will shut down that one. Not upgrade. I'm gonna keep you going. Could turn one of you off for now. That gives us the 5 workers. I need to look at my power. It's got my part. The alright, you need to build these 2. Right, now you lot. You can be stopped. That one's taken over. Is he gonna keep up? New refugees 26. I need another one. Uh, 35. That will leave us 9 short. Okay. Load the crew. Okay, how do we get... they can get to the ship. Load ship. There we go. Priority 3, because I need to get these recruits in. I want you building. Yeah, because that is piling up. I'm a one shot in there, but we are now. Oh, he is shut down. Right, you're coming out. You're being demolished. You're being demolished. You are. We'll let him burn through that lot. I don't know what that was from. Now I want to think what I'm doing. Leave that running there. Take these belts, feed them into them. That'll give us working I'm trying to leave the game running as I do this. Transport. Flat belt first of all. It's going to be awkward. That line there. You feed into there. And then we can work. Probably work here. Oh, you would do that, wouldn't you? You used to connect into that. No, you stop. No, you. And then. You're gonna run. Into there. That keeps our food going. How's that ship doing? Nearly loaded. Right, that can be cut there. That's don't need that cut. In fact, we could take that out. How long has that been there running away? 6 labourers short now. Yeah, I want to move this, all that onto this side here. Right, that boat. I can all come out. We won't need that bridge either. Yeah, that they're all sneaking into there. Right, I won't need you. No you. No you. No you. I don't need you lot. Right. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. I don't know if I need 5. I'm putting 5 in. Oh, yeah, I've picked him up. Right. So I want to copy that. Not demolish. Copy. We've got 3. Let's do 6. Probably won't need 6. And I don't want them working for a minute. Now you're going to have to bear with me because I'm thinking this through as I do it. I know what I want to achieve. Right, we now need... That is going to have to come over. So let's put our food storage. It's going to be one of them for ooh, that. That would do that, wouldn't it? Now, does it matter if I feed potatoes, veg, bread? There's one way to find out, and if we line up on there, you're gonna be when I can see it. Salt, sulfur, salt, potatoes. Can't see it. No, you can't do that. Okay, you come out. Okay, and I've put them in now. Yeah. I think we'll be alright. I think we'll be okay. We'll do this. No, I'm gonna have to demolish that a minute. I should have done my belts first. What do they... Okay. This is going... Deconstruct. Remove it. I want to feed the belts that way. I'm going to... Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. I don't think it makes any difference. I want potatoes in, 4 of them. So let's do planning mode. I want you to come out and up 1. I'm going to put you to the end for now. Right, then I want you feeding into that belt. I want you feeding... I also want you feeding in. Let's put you into... It's going completely wrong, I'll tell you. Right, let's start off with storage, large storage. You are going to store you're going to store grain. Bread. You're going to store the other one. You two could be run on 1 belt. And then I want potatoes. Potatoes can be run underneath that belt. Into there. Into that one. Into that one. And into that one. I'll try. Let's not get overcomplicated. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting overcomplicated here. You are gonna go up one. Down to here. Into there. I am overthinking this. I'm gonna go back to basics. You are going to be vegetables. You are going to be, when we do it, bread. You are potatoes. Potatoes, right. I don't think it makes any difference which you feed into which is what is confusing me. Right. In that case, you can run straight in there. You can go in. You're disabled. One. I don't think it makes any difference. How did I... Oh, we'll just get them connected. It's gone completely wrong. I'm gonna have to rethink it. But for now, you're in there. And we've got one. You're feeding in that one. You just feed into that one. It's gone completely wrong. Right, get me that lot built. And I can get these out of the way. How are we doing on? Have you been out to that? Deliver cargo. Right, let them get that built, so we will rebuild. I'm going to leave all this line down here. I'm going to take it from here though. Our food process is causing the bottleneck. That is what I was... Okay. I want to put a... Take me that lot out. Take me that lot there. And then we can run that. No, I can't run that. Oh dear. Come on, get that out of the way. Right, you just go into there for now. Yes, I can do this. I can do what I wanted. Use my head. Take that out. Put a one of these. I want him flipped. I want him like that. And I want to separate wheat. Then I can run that line into that line. Do I take get you built as well? Speed him up. I think I'll get... I need research back on. I just had 30 workers a minute ago. Now we got 10. I want you on. Get the products in there. I'm trying to get going what I've shut down. Not enough workers, 12 short. Okay, well, that. Are they still doing coal? I think they are. Yeah, they're still getting coal out of there. Right. Potatoes going that way. Bread's going, so that's working. I can now take the potatoes. I will split the line. For now. And they can be filling that up. That one, I'm going to do the same. I've got plenty of veg in there. I'm going to take planning mode off for a minute. You go in there, I'll rebuild you later. You've got yourself trapped somehow. That can be easy cured with where is he? I'll put one there and one there for a minute. Right, I want this area clearing to build my... You finish there, so you can all be shut down. You can go. You can go. Why don't I just get you built? Get you lot built. Reduce my head. Get that lot unity built. Get you built. I won't need you actually now. You could come out. I'll just put you in as well. Get all that deleted. Get me all that deleted. What we like for 44. Right, you can then go into there. You can be shut down. And you can be shut down. We will magically remove. I'm hoping this is going in here. Well, this is going into there. Let's use my head a little bit at times. Quick remove. Quick remove. Right, you are going to be bread and bread. You're going to be taters. Taters. Yeah, I think I want to change that one there. I want to change you to bread. We put restart the game. You can go in there. Right, your bread and potatoes. Get you built. You don't think you are connected? Ah. I've missed it by one, haven't I? Right, no unity. Oh, okay. That one can come out there. Well, they're getting food in, and then we want bread, not vegetables and that. Yeah, because you're not getting vegetables in at the minute, are you? Make you priority construction. What a mess we're making of it all, I tell you. Right, I'm gonna need now an output. We've got the output there. We're gonna turn you on a minute. Oh, you're not taking a lot. I'm gonna I'm just gonna unity delete all that. Delete all that. Right, we've got storage for bread. So it comes out of the mixing unit. I'm going to put right, design mode again. While we're in, how are you doing on here? It seems to be taking the time leveling that. Why are you stuck? Right, I've got that to work out later on. And we can excuse me while I want cargo docks. Oh, we've take that lot out. So here we'll go there. If I do a copy of that, he will go there. And of course we're going to have to move them when we do the bigger ones. But for now, that can be being built. Right, back to what we were trying to do. Right, we've got that. That's flowing. Now I want to get bread into there. And we want storage, mixer. No, we don't need that. Hang on, we need a mill. Right, last stage of the process is that. So really we want them. Or would it pay us to do it? That way. Now then, we are 16 and you're producing 16. And we need water I know about. We'll build a bit of redundancy into our system. So it's going to come from the flour mill. So if we put a storage there, flour mill, it's got one in, one out, right. So if we put that these are going to run out here into there. I don't think it makes any. I could have probably run each one into its own, but right, that's you connected to there. We need water. Now, I don't know where I'm going to get the water from eventually, so my plan is for now to pinch off this pipe here. So if we put a make sure we've got plenty of water for them. Pipe, transport, fluid, pipe. Keep you running. And then you can come round and then you can each one have your own feed. We could probably run, yeah, 8 water. We could do it off one, probably do it off one pipe. I'm gonna don't put the water in yet. We've got to get these feeds in. Right. We don't really need a flour storage. Although it does give us a bit of leeway. I want gonna have 2 outs on this. So you're gonna we're gonna want a conveyor. What conveyor is it? It is a loose conveyor. Right. Yeah, loose conveyor. Hang on, hang on. What would one of them? a loose storage. Loose storage is going to feed out. They're feeding into there. We want getting a little bit bigger than planned this, and I keep hitting the wrong key for that. I want 4 of these. What I'm thinking, they can be building a stockpile of flour if we ever need it. If we're getting more production than we need, we can. I don't know if we can sell it. Rotate. One, 2, 3, 4. Gonna have to watch my crossovers. And then we've got the grain coming in. I've got this to put. No, that's going separate. I've got my grain coming in. It's getting a little bit closer then, but that's my grain coming in. Then you're going into that storage for the feed. Then you're going to go through one of these, probably 2 of them. Let's get the headache sorted out. Right, you're being connected. You're going to that one. Alright, each of one of you's got a feed. Then we want the water feed. Okay. Not pretty. What it will do me for now, you're going to feed into there. You could feed into that pipe there. And then you do you know what we could have used? One of them block lifts. It's not pretty, this. I'm going to have to improve my design work. Why won't you just... Okay, just go into that. I've used... No, that's... That's better. Probably could have split that off on each one, but I'm not happy with it. And then I've got to sort out why my Unity has all of a sudden crashed. They're the ones we're using there. Electronics, you go on. No workers. Ah. Shut you down. You down. And you down. And check my world map. Oh, they've soon got that built there. Are you taking anybody? No. Oh. Adopt 10, thank you. So that's how that works. Right, we've sorted that out. And we can adopt 10 from there. Right, so we now need to dispose of the waste, which we've got coming into there, the grain. We want these burn 12 grain, and we are producing 2, 4, 6, 8, so we only need one of these. And we'll turn him there for now, and then we need I'm going to use a large silo. Where are we? Storage. I don't like the layout, I'll tell you now. So you're going to output into there. You're going to output into there. One last thing. And I've gonna have to do it. It's gonna be awkward. Let's pause it. that looks the best place for it. Right, we want a transport U-shape. You're going to filter wheat, and the wheat is going to have to come over there. Run it high to there, and then into that one. It's a mess, but it's my first one I've done from scratch myself. Let's get all that Unity built, game going. I am going to have to pause it. We've got to remove that. I want it Unity removed. You connected. I need you doing, and we're short of parts. Oh dear, oh dear. I know Unity still electronics have started up. I really haven't got the stuff for doing this, which is why I wanted to transfer bigger storage. That would have been storing them up. Right, I need these parts. What we can no, we'll leave this running for a minute. Can we get any recruits in? Get one from there. I have to send the ship out next episode. One from there. That's two. Explore that. How long till we get more refugees? 16 months. I've got that to do as well. Oh dear. We'll get there. How's our trees? That's coming on quite nice. I've not signed anybody cutting them yet. Right, have we got them? Back with you a minute. Let me just get these parts we need. Back in a second. Okay, should be getting on the last legs of being built now. That can come off there. Oh, just a few. Do you know, I had the labourers a minute ago. That's gonna slow us out. Right, we've got the bread going. I have altered that line, by the way. I've taken this. Do you know what? We could remove these. And hopefully they're going. I don't know where they're going. I thought they would have gone into one of these. That can come off there. I thought we had the parts. At least let's try and get one of them going. Let's get these water pipes here. I might uncrew that ship if I need to get this running. One there. Well, we've got flour. Looks like he might be blocked there. Waste is going, and it should be coming through into there. At least it's... Another one we've missed there. Might be quicker. Okay, that looks like it's all running there, all running. Bread out, bread out, bread out. Bread out, I think. Now feed into there. That is nearly already full. That was part of the idea of putting these storages in. If they're waiting, they can be carrying on. Probably, I don't know if it's too much. It's when I seen the bread pile up on this one, which... I don't know where this is all going to go. Going from one to the other. Okay, we'll just let that run out by itself. That is piling in there. We've probably got a few too many crop fields. There we go. Well, it looks like it's all... No, that does look like bread for a minute from a distance, but when you get close you can see it isn't. And it should feed into there. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, one of them looks like ample. That's not even going to show in there, is it, for ages? 12. Okay, folks, that's my first. Completely designed by me, not copied off anybody else. And I know there'll be more stuff coming later on. And we've got the split there on that line for the potatoes and the veg. Yeah, we'll just live with the gaps we get in. This will be filled in with soil, hopefully. And then we can maybe build on top of it. More farms. No, we can't start you up. We haven't got the staff. That's next episode. Hopefully we'll be doing this lot. And I might just do this in between. What I want to do is put 2 storage boxes here for these and the electronics that are being fed. Like the electronics there, they can be built up. Yeah, like now we're waiting for this one, where it could be built. New refugees again. Maintenance is starting to come up. Fuel is okay. If you remember, that was low at the beginning. Where's my... We can delete that one. I'm just going to let that run out in there, because you've seen what happens every time what if I take that one? Oh, get rid of him before it comes. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Delete. And we'll just let that run out. And then I'll delete all that. That pipe can come out to there. We're going to need that. Now, question is, what happens when the grain stops? I know I'm short of staff. 29. Can we... donate 80 parts? We'd get him on our side. There's 10. There's another 10. We're going to have to do a donation to him. I will do that off camera. Yeah, we've got the parts, so we'll make a donation. And then we might be able to get more recruits off them. I've got that to sort out, which I think we've got a ship somewhere lying about. That we've got to sort out. You. Can we do the two of them? Get that up. No, can I do one? Right. I want the settlement doing. I will see you all on the next episode. I'm quite pleased with my little bit of handiwork there. The only thing I'm worried about, have we got too much grain? But we will find that out. Yeah, bread. Yeah, it's showing what we're getting in everything. We need to look at tofu next, which I think is... soya beans. We've got them, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I will see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Which, if this is anything to go by, it's going to be this waste. And I don't know if I'll get it all done in one episode. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.